Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to can your own homemade beef vegetable soup. So easy, delicious, and inexpensive. Show you how to do it. Alright, I'm doing a little bit of a series on canning your own soups. We go to the store, we buy those soups in the can, we look at the ingredients. They're full of salts, preservatives, bad stuff, and now we're hearing reports and confessions from CEOs of the major brands that they're 3D printing meat for it. Okay, well, there was hardly any meat in it to begin with, so let's just do the real thing. It's so easy, inexpensive, and you'll have real ingredients, and it's loaded with real meat. It's so easy to do. Why would you want to do this? I did these 4 jars. These are quart jars. It costs about $15. That's going to be 4 meals for multiple people. It is concentrated, so I will add water whenever I reheat it. There's a lot of meat. There's a half a pound of meat in each jar. So, you know, of course, if you buy a can of soup, there's not going to be a half a pound of meat in there. So the price comparison would not be accurate if I compared it to a store-bought can, because this is loaded with real roast and real vegetables and real homemade goodness. So 4 meals for, let's say, you know, 4 to 6 people for $15. That's pretty inexpensive, but of course, one of the major things is the convenience that in a pinch, somebody shows up unexpected, I'm home late, whatever the situation, you can just pop it open, heat it up, and serve it, and it will be delicious. You can add spaghetti to it if you want, noodles, pasta, rice, barley, whatever, or just eat it with some bread or some crackers, however you want it. It will be delicious. Super easy to do. Let me show you how to do it. I'm using Eye of Round roast. Was about $4 a pound. Could have gotten cheaper at about $3 a pound if I had used brisket, and brisket does carry the stronger flavor, so it is great for this, but this is what I had on hand. So I'm gonna go about, I guess about halfway the jar with meat, a big heaping tablespoon of tomato paste in each jar. So whatever you have in that can, you can just spread it out as evenly as you can over the 4 jars. I'm using half a roast. A whole roast would have made 8 jars, but I'm just doing a small batch today. So if you're doing 8 jars, you're going to use 2 cans of tomato paste. If you like a particularly thick, like soup, like a thick soup, you can double this and put half a can per jar. But this will make a regular soup. Now we're gonna add some veggies. I'm gonna do some potatoes. You can put carrots too if you want, or any vegetables really that you like. Now we're going to use a soup mix. You can get frozen, you can get canned. Well, no, I wouldn't can it. You can get fresh if you have it on hand. And this just is your regular soup blend mix that has a little bit of carrot, corn, peas, all the things. Spread it out over our jars as evenly as we can. And I'm gonna come back again and press it all in. Now we're gonna come in with our seasonings, onion, garlic, bell pepper, but I personally like to use my own homemade onion and garlic powders. I can show you in this video how to make them very, very easily, but because it's concentrated, it takes up less space in my jars, which leaves me more room for other ingredients. But if you don't have that on hand, you can use, fresh seasonings. But that's going to take up space in your jar. That's going to really melt down to just about nothing. So for me, when I'm canning, I like to use my homemade powders. I know what's in them. I know it's the real deal. It's super concentrated. It's delicious. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space in the jar. And I can just add it in with my seasonings. So that's what I usually do. So you won't see me putting a whole lot of onions in it, but if you don't have homemade powders, either make it or just put your onions and garlic and peppers and so forth in right now. Now it's time for seasoning. This is going to be done by taste for whatever you like. I'm putting a seasonal, and you don't have to be worried about getting too perfect because, when you take it out to heat it up, you can always add some extra seasonings if you didn't quite put enough. But you do it a few times and you kind of get a feel for it. I don't really have measurements. I guess you could start with about 1/4 of a teaspoon of each if you want to kind of just have a rough gauge. I mean, obviously not that much on the red pepper because that's too much. I just put a little sprinkle of that. But I put a seasonal, which I just did, a Louisiana seasoning. A little bit extra red pepper because it's just so good for you. Put my homemade garlic and onion. If you want to put broth, you can, but you don't have to. It'll make its own. If you want to put bouillon, you can. You can put up to a whole cube per jar. I personally wouldn't. I think that's a little too much. Maybe half per jar would be more to my liking. Because remember, you do have a lot of beef in here. It's going to make its own broth as well. But I'm okay putting a half in each jar. It's not too bad. And I'm going to put about 1/4 of a teaspoon of a good quality salt in each jar. And again, when I open it up and heat it up, I will taste it and reseason to my liking. If you just cut up your seasonings, your onions, garlic, and peppers, and all of that, then that's going to probably fill your jar up. But if you've used homemade powders like I did, you may have a little room left, in which case you can just fill up the rest up to 1 inch of headspace with some extra carrot and potato. And that's really quick, delicious, healthy, homemade meals. Now we're going to add just a little bit of water or broth just to get it up to 1 inch of headspace on each jar. Packed it pretty tight, so we shouldn't need a whole lot of bubbling, but we can try and bubble a little bit. Debubble. That'll help that water to settle down and see if we got room for any more. Alright, after debubbling, I'm going to smash in a little bit again. Put a little extra water where it's needed. Now we're going to clean our rims. Remember that because it is coal raw packed, it is going into a coal canner with cold water. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open it, heat it up, and try it out. I gave several of these away, and the girl I gave it to told me it was the best soup she ever had. So let's go ahead It's going to be concentrated. I'm going to pour it in our pot and add about 1/3 of our quart jar, maybe a little more of water to it. All right, getting it up to a boil. You see that the gravy is going to thicken a little. And again, no comparison to what you're buying in the store. Look at that, big chunks of roast tomatoes. And you could make this stretch by adding noodles or rice or barley to it. All right, wasn't that just so easy? I love cold pack canning recipes because you can just get it done so quick. And of course, I just did a small batch because that's what I had left over with a round roast that I only used half of it. And so I thought I would show you how to do this. But if you wanted to do this to stock up, of course, you could do a big batch. You could do multiple batches. It doesn't matter. It's going to put food on your shelf that is just convenient, healthy, and inexpensive, and you know what's in it, which is important when you're trying to keep your family healthy. So I hope that you have found this interesting and that you enjoyed these videos. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite canned soup when you go shopping at the store and you buy a can of soup? What is your favorite that you would like us to try and show you how to can it yourself so that you can do it more healthy and less expensive, and so that you know that there's not a bunch of 3D printed weird meat in it. So we'll try to get all of those done for you. Put your suggestions in the comments. So thanks for watching. I hope that this has helped you and inspired you to go and can your own soup. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments your favorite soups that you would want us to show you how to can, if we can, because we can. You see what I did there? Say that 5 times fast. But again, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Come back soon. See you next time.